Oh my goodness, about time. Great movie, by the way. And we're back. Matthew, what's up? I hope this doesn't keep crashing. If this keeps crashing, I'm in a world of pain. Toodles, what's going on? It's about the Pixar made Harry. Oh yeah. Okay, I have a hot take, or not necessarily a hot take. I don't. I wouldn't. I don't want a Pixar Harry Potter. And I don't want a Pixar Harry Potter because I don't think their animation style suits Harry Potter very well. Ooh, chicken and dumplings. Sounds so good right now. I think the Harry Potter style of animation. Honestly, I feel like the why is my game? Are the shaders not installed? What the heck is going on in my game? Is this like Galileo? Can I talk to you? Everyone, throw some likes on the stream. That'd be sweet. Like, comment, subscribe. Everyone, comment what your favorite video game is in the stream. No, you don't have to do that. Animals look cool in Pixar. Animals do look cool in Pixar. I will give them that. They do animals really well. But I don't think it fits Harry Potter's. I think Harry Potter needs to be a little darker. I think like a studio that did like the Clone Wars. I feel like their animation style could suit Harry Potter a little bit. Don't play video games. It's all right. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I feel like it should be rooted in reality. But there are some studios that could do a good Harry Potter, to be honest. The might as well. My game almost just crashed again. I feel like we might hit this all night. If my game keeps just crashing, then I'm out of luck. Why can't I do that like quick spin thing? I feel like my game just like reset for some reason. Yeah, HBO. I need like a more mature studio to handle. Oh yeah, like a How to Train Your Dragon kind of style would be kind of nice. God of War. I've heard God of War is an incredible series. Ooh, Tim Burton would be kind of cool. All right, guys, this is where I learned the other unforgivable curses. I'm pretty positive. Dude, just let me put you to sleep in this game. Yeah, word. We were kind of discussing that even last stream. Someone um had a theory that Acromantula existed in the forest, but scattered about, and Aragog kind of brought them together. Oof. Yeah, he would be pretty good for this series, to be honest. His style would be controversial. His style would be alienating. Like it wouldn't people wouldn't watch it just because it's Tim Burton style. I think I gotta learn the unforgivable curses right here. Quest complete. I don't learn. Wait. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, guys. First, we're gonna learn the Imperius. Although my favorite animation style at the moment is like everyone's favorite animation style, probably, which is like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I don't think that suits Harry Potter well because it's not a comic book. Wait, so I just like learned them. No, this isn't the evil playthrough. I'm just learning this like at the end. I'm like done all my stuff, so like I'm just like wrapping up all the main missions. Oh, you only see my face? What the heck, guys? Why didn't anybody tell me earlier? I'm losing my mind. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Just fast matter. So I was literally just talking while I was playing the whole time, and you guys weren't hearing anything. Great. So now I look like an idiot. Thanks, guys. Wait, did I actually? I don't think I learned that. Did I really learn the Vada Kedavra curse?
Thank you.
He talks about the wand movement, but
you're the only one with whom I would entrust.
is it just in my arsenal now?
Let's speak again.
No,
soon.
I didn't know. I was just an idiot. Ooh, ooh, ew, 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 ew. Ew. Yuck. So it's a legacy stream. Yeah, it's a legacy stream. Everyone's gonna leave now. That's a legacy stream. Ew. Ew. I just learned the unforgivable curses. I feel gross. Wait, you don't hold on, you hear my voice, right? You hear me, right? Everyone hears me? Didn't Snoop accidentally live stream for like a week? I think so. I think I remember something as bad as something like that. Ugh. Okay, sweet. I feel gross learning the unforgivable curses, to be completely honest. Yeah, everyone, I'm just doing my main mission on here just to wrap up all the other side quests. Like I want to wrap those up so that I think I have the natties, like this one, Natty and Poppy. I don't think I'm very far in those. I think I'm like kind of far in them, but not like crazy far. Let's just do this one. Poppy's is kind of interesting. Or was he didn't have sound? Imagine streaming for a week and not realizing you don't have sound. It's so funny. Ooh, also I just ate, so I have like some indigestion. Poppy's a hot tamale. Maybe. She's a little she's got like that nerdiness to her. There's enough space. No, come on.
Ah, there you are. Faster.
Come on, play the music. How do I not break through that? I wanted to play the
Slow down now. There we go.
I want to play the How to Train Your Dragon music when I race this thing.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming. So
I know, we're starting a season 3.
It's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I just finished watching the documentary The Boy Who Lived. No surprise, I cried. Maybe we should have watched that tonight. That would have been fun. Okay, we'll put that on the watch list. Yeah, you guys actually need to... What is on the watch list channel? Start throwing stuff on that we can watch. Because we're going to have some streams that we literally just watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Like Potter Puppets and all that kind of stuff. So just start throwing any of that kind of stuff in that channel. So...
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right.
So we have a big watch
Perhaps
list.
they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
No rating restrictions. No, it doesn't have to be Harry Potter related. It can be anything. But if it's like completely off, then the watch list. So that if it's not Harry Potter related, put it in the movie watching. Because that's what we'll do that on the other channel that I started. Because I was dying to watch Lord of the Rings this weekend. Oh, I'm so bummed that I didn't.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course.
Everyone throw some likes out in the
absolutely
stream.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, that
We'll meet with
Horcrux
them,
thing
tell
just
them
looks
about
so
the
interesting to me.
Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Creepy. Ooh, this is kind of cool. HP theory. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
These guys are kind of
Please.
hot.
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you
Kinda like his
spoke to a
voice, too.
centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error.
I would be
in judgment in
freezing.
coming here, little witch.
Their nipples can probably cut glass right now.
Leave them be, Alec.
Like being a
Do not
centaur.
harm the young. It is not.
This guy's cool. Wow, this guy's white.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
If you're a centaur, your butt is so
From what
hot
I
all the
can
time
see,
from all
they
that
have slaughtered no
hair
one.
and fur. But your
They
upper body is
believe they are
freezing.
Unharmed.
Absolutely freezing.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again,
Impressed
it
you
will be
recognize
all
that as Lord of the
three
Rings so
of
quickly.
your heads.
Wait, what did I recognize as Lord of the Rings?
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still
Some
alive, and
Super
the
Carlin
poachers are
bros.
after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the
Ooh, yeah,
poachers
send me
do.
that one. What if Harry was sorted into Slytherin?
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest.
I think
I,
I
on the
just
other
have
hand,
two.
Must go speak with the
How many
herd.
core missions are there? Is
Find
it
me after you have
Natties,
done
Poppies, and Sebbies? I think those are the only missions I really have.
I don't
Are there any other
understand.
ones besides those?
So
I
the
like
moonlight
forgot.
mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so
Right
certain
after I
about
typed up the
where
song
we could
and
find one?
Duns, I mentioned Lord of the Rings. I have a sixth sense for Lord of the Rings content. Dang, I can't wait. Can't freaking wait to watch those movies.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Wait, are you serious? Like actually 4.5 hours? There's no way.
Guys, earlier this year,
It literally is. What the heck? And it has 1.6 million views on a video that long. That is just unbelievable. I have to go to the library. Wait a second. Harlow's Last Stand. This should for sure be the last mission in Natty's quest. Natty's kind of a babe. Also, if anybody didn't hear, we're probably, I'm like 90% sure. And sometimes my 90% sures are more like 10% sures. But right now, I'm kind of 90% sure that we're going to start season 3 of the podcast tomorrow, which is a little wild. They do have it broken down into different parts. Well, they're doing their podcast right now, and each episode is so long. But they've built up the fan base already, so like people will just watch their stuff no matter what. I feel like they were just the first on the market for that idea. They're so brilliant. They're so like some of the stuff that they do I don't like. I'm like kind of over some what if scenarios. But you know, they're raking in the millions. Wow, this is at the southern end of this game. Sheesh. Their discussions are shorter than my commentated readings. Dang. Oh, yeah. WRD, you gotta link those too, because I want to start watching some of your stuff. I'd love to complain about their take on what if Neville was the chosen one with you. Ooh, we should watch that and just complain. Is that a long one or is that a short one? Was their trivia actually difficult? Guys, this is to me this was one of the most fun parts of the game right here. This dude.
How about some sightseeing?
Or maybe not the most fun, but like this is so cool. I just want to ride him everywhere. Sounded dirty.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Ooh, so we're finishing Harlow
I'm
right
ready
here.
to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us
Some of it was
to stay
actually
out
tough,
of
their
it.
trivia.
Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that
I'll
we
sum up
saved
the Neville
Archie,
bit.
and that
He
we
could have
rescued
been.
Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow
Sometimes I think
intends
that's
to
not
ambush
necessarily the
us.
case,
But
Crystal,
now
because some
we
people
have
just
the
know
upper hand.
trivia. Like some people
can
will read
prepare.
this series
We
once
are
and they just
stronger than
know
Harlow,
everything. It's
and
like
he
in their
knows
head.
it.
I'm
That's
not
why
like
he
that. I
resorted
kind of wish
to
I was
this
like
sort
that,
of
but I'm not like
trickery.
that.
We must go.
Also, yeah, season 3 tomorrow. Very excited.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale?
Puppy
It's
sweeting.
south of the
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead. given
My
to
game,
us
I
by
feel like my
Mrs.
game is going to crash at any minute. I'm getting
she
these
might
like
tell your
glitches
mother.
in the game.
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My
WRD
mother needs
reads.
to understand that I will not be safe from
WRD,
the Ash
is it
Winders
Word
until
or
everyone
WRD?
is.
And are you
I
in the
shall
Discord?
pursue
Can you
them
link those in
until
the
they are
Discord and the
finished.
watch list? Because
And
I want to
think
start
she
like
knows
popping them.
that. As do you.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
What else is new? Oh, yeah. Wrong button. Bummer. This is bad if I'm struggling with this already.
Made a great mistake.
I wish my guy trash talked a little bit. Always a little bit too late with that. Oh, dang it. WRD, my initials in reverse. Love that. I've been studying for over a decade. Discord link. Let me paste it. There it is. Dan or the doctor? I wish our character was just full of your mama insults. That'd be great. Oh my gosh. Every time he casts a spell. Your mama, your mama, your mama.
Since he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
All right, that last one was lazy. This one's gonna be an easy win for me.
Back for more. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
I want to cue this lady. No. That guy was just chilling in the air.
Don't go down easy.
You keep saying Rickwoods don't go down easy, but they kind of do.
Trying to disarm me?
What is that dude doing up there?
No more happy days.
I'm actually kind of excited for my Gryffindor run, where it's on the hardest difficulty. Sometimes I like hard difficulties. Sometimes that's fun.
Please stop! Made a grave mistake.
You made a grave mistake. Wrong person. I love turning people into chickens. It's easily the best thing in the game. Hey.
No one to share in my
There has to be a mod for that. Oh, I know. Yeah, why haven't I made a mod for the Discord? Hold on, let me just do that now. What am I doing, guys? Oh, what the heck just happened? New audio device? Are you kidding me? This keeps happening. Hold on, everyone. I can't hear anything that this guy's saying. Oh well.
I pride
There we go.
myself on my problem-solving skills.
Dude. Come on. What a... He hits me when I'm down. Oh, Natty just got dominated. All right, let me beat Theophilus. I kind of like his name, Theophilus. You fight like a muggle. That's actually the best insult that I've heard in this game yet. You fight like a muggle. Actually, I don't think that's an insult. I think that's... You know what? Muggles fight great, alright? Theophilus. I still can't believe that we killed the other Harlow. Jack Harlow. Oh no! No, and I did the wrong number too. I'm gonna be dead, aren't I? Oh, that was so dumb. This guy hit me once. That's not what your mom said last night. Joint, excellent. Jables and Ryan, I'm gonna make you guys mods for the Discord because I feel like you guys are pretty active. Excellent, love that. Oh, mod for the games. I still need to do mods for Discord because I haven't done that yet. Wait, WRD, throw those in the other channel. Throw those in the watch list channel rather than the welcome and rules. Oh my gosh, this dude again. Hi, Vincent Van Gogh, you know. Now I kind of think it's a friend trolling me, to be honest. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, let me figure out how to do a mod, make a mod. I don't know really anything about Discord. I just know it's fun. So, subscriber, server, roles. Wait, how the heck do I make people mods on Discord? Yeah, Jables, private message me or something like that so I can figure that out. Hold on. If you go to a VC voice chat, hold on. Yeah. Go into 3 broomsticks. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jables? I heard something.
You're muted
I'm
in
muted.
Discord.
There we go. I think we're better now.
Okay. So essentially what you need to do is you need to set up a mod role and
All right.
then give permissions to that. So
Okay.
you want to go to server settings.
I just went to user settings. Hold on. Server settings. All right. Roles.
Yeah, and then you want to go to roles and then you want to create a role.
Create role. New role. What are we gonna call it? Prefect. You want to be a prefect?
Yeah. Yeah, just do prefix for now.
Love that.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Prefect. Get to pick the color. We'll go a nice green.
All right.
All right. Display role members separately from online members. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Allow anyone to mention this role. Sure.
Yeah, you want people to be able to mention the role.
Yeah. But displaying the role members separately from online users. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Lets me see it at least.
And then you want to go over to permissions and you want to
All right.
start checking some boxes.
Okay. View channel, manage channel. Yep. Manage roles. I like that.
Manage channels, I like that would allow us to change all the rules within a channel.
Okay. Gotcha.
So maybe
Manage roles. I'll have you manage. Allow members to create new roles. Lana coming. Hold on. Lana's coming through in the clutch. Love that, Lana. Putting in your mod skills to well use. Deleting messages. I love that. Okay. Create expressions. Yeah. Manage expressions. Yeah. View audit log. Yeah, I like that. Webhooks.
that means essentially we can see when people
make
are deleting
changes.
their posts and stuff.
Gotcha. Sweet. I love that. Manage webhooks. Create invites. Allow members to change their own nickname, a custom nickname for the server. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I'm just going to start checking boxes. Kick members, ban members, time members out. Don't let the power go to your guys' head.
I already manage a few.
Yeah, that's what I remember
I
you
know.
saying that. So I'll probably tweak some of this later, but text channel permissions, allow members.
Yeah, I'm
course.
a bit of a wild card in that server. We have a lot of rules set up because of me, but I won't. I won't do anything.
I trust you. Use external stickers. Man, there's a lot of little checkboxes here. Manage messages. Manage
Well, there's
threads.
a lot of stuff you can do in Discord.
Yeah.
Be
Discord is a
very
sweet app. I'm learning more about this, and it's like my favorite app lately. Read message history.
It's pretty much the only social media I use.
Yeah, it's so Reddit and Discord are becoming my two ones that I really only use. Voice channel permissions, speak, video, yep, activity, soundboard. Ooh, soundboard. Voice activity, priority speaker, mute members, deafen members, move members, create events, manage events. All right, that looks good for me. Manage members, add member. There we go. And there we go. Add. All right, I think I made you guys prefix. John trusts Jables more than Dumbledore trusts Hagrid. Hey, hold on, music here.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, Dumbledore trusts Hagrid with his life. Music here. Let me throw you as a mod too on this, or a prefect. If you are music here, are you in the Discord? I feel like you are.
So I'm not seeing that I have the prefect role. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. I'm looking.
Maybe
at the
it
wrong-
just popped up. I just saved it.
No. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong server because I was going through one of my own servers.
Yeah, you're
with
good.
all the settings.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna make a few mods, Hey June, you just came in the chat. I'm gonna make you a mod on our Discord. Even though I don't know if you know how to run Discord too well. Hold on, music here. What's your? Yeah.
Be a mod on YouTube as well.
Yes. Everyone's going mod status right now. I love it. Yeah, I'm making the members of the YouTube channel mods. So like the first few, I'm just gonna make mods. Music here. What's your name on Discord? Is it just music here? No. Also, June, it's without the OU. It's honored. Just Honored. That's how we do it in America.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The right way.
M1 captain. Yeah, the right way, exactly. America. All right, I'm gonna do some of this mod stuff later. I'm gonna make sure that like I have looked at all the stuff, and then I'll make you guys mods later. Oh, you're Goozy on Discord. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna make you guys mods in a bit. I'm just gonna get back to some gameplay. Yeah, Jables, you can kind of like mess with anything that you see fit in any of the channels.
I'll see how much power you actually gave me. You know?
I didn't even know how much power I gave you. I'll check on that later after I finish this.
I won't do anything crazy.
Yeah, I trust you guys won't blow up the channel after, blow up the channel after like a few minutes. So I think we should be all right. All right, I'm gonna jump back in. Thank you.
All right.
Also, everyone, please, can we start using the 3 broomsticks more? That one is like, I think that has the potential to be the most fun part of our Discord. Just like hanging out.
I keep trying.
And
I
chatting.
hang out here every once in a while, and nobody else joins in.
We have to do this more often. I feel like when we get more people on the Discord, that'll probably be like a constant thing of people just on that. That's what I'm hoping. But I think that's one of the coolest things that we have. So everyone, we have 10 people watching this stream. Everyone join the 3 broomsticks every once in a while. Like literally, if you join right now, you can hang out with me and Jables and just chat. Actually, you know what, guys, screw this. I'm just gonna keep this open while we gameplay. So if anybody wants to join and just chat with us, you can do so.
Also, if you don't see anybody in 3 broomsticks, pop in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if I see somebody else in here, I'm more likely to jump in.
Yes, you're darn right about that. Hold the phone. Hold on.
See how much power you actually gave me.
I think I gave you guys a lot of power, to be honest.
Okay.
I got to recheck that later. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. The 3 broomsticks is a voice channel, everyone. And the voice channels, like the live watches is obviously when we do live watches. Live reads is obviously where we do live reads. And 3 broomsticks is just like a hangout. It's everyone has voice activation on that. Like everyone can hang out and just chat. And so, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out and chatting as I play Hogwarts Legacy. I'm about to beat this Rookwood. I have to do this whole thing over again. Hold on. I need to pause this because the music volume is really loud. I might bail on the 3 broomsticks for now because I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see if I can turn this or adjust this volume. All right, scratch it. We're just going. I just want to beat this. Hold on, Jables, I literally can't hear you because my game is so loud. I'm gonna change this in a second. But guys, we all know Canadian spellings of words are the wrong way to spell words. Because it's the British way to spell words. And the British people don't know what they're doing. What the heck is this? Oh, he just apparated, but he got stuck in apparition. Wow, that was weird.
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? Come now, you can do that.
This guy keeps saying you can do better than that, but he literally like hasn't hit me the whole time. I've just been doing nothing but dominating this guy.
This will not end in your favor.
Oh, we both hit each other. This guy does deliver some heavy hitting spells, to be honest. Nice, Natty. Natty finally landed a punch. Dang it. Alright, if I get hit again, I'm dead.
Come now, you can do that.
Found some drugs, found some Wiggenweld, baby. Jude, what's up? Guys, if you guys are chatting in the three broomsticks, I literally can't hear a thing because my game volume is so loud. So, bear with me for a second. A little sneaky guy.
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? This will not end. Shame to see such potential go to waste.
Nice, Natty. Killing the game over here. This guy's apparition is just annoying. Bummer. This guy hits some heavy blows for his spells.
See now? Must we prolong this? Fight like a muggle.
I love that insult. You fight like a muggle. 'Cause you know what? Muggles fight darn well.
in your favour.
Defender. Glacius. Compulsor. Protego.
A shame to see such potential go to waste.
Confringo.
Natty hit the killing blow. Oh, I have to do this thing. Wait, space. I'm gonna kill this guy again, aren't I? He's gonna like wither away. Or do I have to fight him again? Natty! Oh, Mom is going to kill this man. This made this story so compelling. Honestly, if they did this at the beginning, I would have been so into it. Did Natty die? No, did she die?
Jeez, spoilers.
Oh shoot! I just gave away some spoilers. Wait, I don't know if she died or not.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I also don't care about spoilers. I'm not that type of person. I care more about the adventure.
Oh, hold on. She's in a wheelchair right here, so I think we're good.
Hey, is this working?
Yes.
Hey, Ryan.
Nice.
Ryan.
I'm sure you are up for a visitor.
We made it.
Yes,
How does it
Love
sound though?
I
This is
feel
just
fine,
my
and it would do
phone.
me good to see my friend.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Very well.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, not
But
terrible.
do not overdo it outside.
Trying to set up
I
like
know,
my
man.
condenser that I use for recording, but
Ooh,
That
a
seems kinda
little condenser
complicated.
mic. Yeah, it's annoying.
yeah.
Dude, a condenser mic would just sound crunchy and beautiful though.
It is
Crispy.
good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Get a whole
Glad
vocal
to see you
chain
doing
going.
so well.
I'm doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
June, wait, June just said I joined the 3 broomsticks, but I'm also cooking, so it's everything everywhere all at once. What do you guys think of that movie? That was an interesting movie to me.
I haven't watched it yet.
It was an interesting one. It was kind of good, but it was like, I wasn't the biggest fan. Everyone, I think it got overblown.
Only because of
Yeah.
you. How are you
Part of the reason
feeling?
why I haven't watched
Well,
it.
Yeah.
I've
They
had
felt
better
like people were
days,
talking it up too
but
much.
Nurse Blaney
Yeah.
says
And I don't
that I am
want-
on the mend.
I don't want that in my
I'm
head.
sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw
I
Harlow,
try to go into
Amy's
every
wanted
movie
you
thinking
well.
that it'll suck. That
That's
way
actually-
I'm pleasantly surprised.
That's actually a great idea. What was one movie that you guys saw that you had such high expectations for and it just didn't act according to the expectations? That was one of those for me.
All of the Fantastic Beasts movies.
Oh,
You did that
bummer.
naturally.
I suppose it was
Bummer.
instinct.
Yeah.
Yes. I could not
Wait,
simply
Ryan,
stand
you
there
said
and
you
let
saw
you
the
get
third one or
hurt.
no?
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
No,
Of
I saw the
course not.
first
There
two,
was
but I
nothing
don't
that you-
even really
Oh.
remember them.
Really?
Oh my.
Yeah, I think I only
I
saw
cannot
them like
believe that it
once.
took me this
I'm excited to
long
rewatch
see it.
those. Maybe
He
I'll
made a
probably
choice
rewatch start one of them
based on
sometime this week.
instinct. My father. You
I don't
Yeah,
think they're
that'd be
terrible
cool.
movies.
I
I think
know
they're
what to blame
okay.
for
The
my
third movie, the
injuries
second movie
today.
made me so nervous, and
I
then the
am
third
to
movie
blame
wrapped
for
it up
my
in an
father's
interesting way.
sacrifice years
So
ago.
I don't love
From
them,
what
love
I
them,
know
but
of him,
I don't
it
hate them.
seems there's a lot of your father in you.
I think
That's
it's all
very
about
kind of
like
you
the
to say.
expectations too.
I
Like
hope
if
that
you
you
go
are right.
in
Yeah.
This has all
wanting
been
it
a
to
bit
be
much,
canon,
hasn't it?
you're gonna be
A battle
disappointed.
here at
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
They
Everything we have
retcon
done
too
to
much.
take down
It's,
Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot.
Yeah, I'm kind of
But
with you
we
on
have
that.
done it. Rookwood is dead.
Wow,
Harlow is on his way
June, you
to
hate all the
Azkaban,
Fantastic Beasts
and
movie?
the rest
That's
of
a
them are on the run.
man, guys.
A few of the dregs will still be
I
about,
think the first one
fighting
was
for their
fun
lost
and had a
cause.
lot of
Hey,
potential.
wow.
But Rookwood's
That's
a strong
enterprise
word.
has fallen apart.
It just started
Everything is
going
safer
downhill.
now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a
Hold on, is this the
formidable team.
culmination of Natty's
You,
mission?
my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond
Alright, you know what?
anything I could have imagined.
I'm done with all this sappy stuff. Visit
Thank
Natty
you for
in the
coming
hospital.
to see me.
Ooh, quest
It's always
complete.
good to see you.
I think I just have Poppy's mission now, and I think I'm done. Well, not like done with Hogwarts Legacy. I think I have tons of this game still left.
Can you die of Crucio?
I don't think so. That's why I was interested when she like took the curse. It looked like she died, but I guess she just went into like, I don't know, like cardiac arrest or something. I don't know. That's an interesting question. And as far as theory goes, can you actually die from Crucio?
No, I don't think so. Otherwise, I think Neville's parents would be dead.
Yeah, it's true. Rather than their minds addled, which is even, to be honest, maybe more tragic.
Worse.
Yeah. All right. World map.
Oh, those sweet little gum wrappers.
Oh my gosh, that was the saddest part. Oh, that crushed me. Absolutely crushed me. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
You hold on. People are Lana, or I'm with you on that. I like the first one. The first one is good. Guys, the second one is iffy, but the third one, second and third are iffy, but maybe I probably went in with unbelievably low expectations. The first movie I went in with high expectations, and I was like, it's okay. But the more and more I watch it, the more and more I'm like, oh, it's it's not bad. Then the second one I went in with such low expectations, and it was pleasantly surprising. And then the third one, because the second one was so, it could have gone off canon so much. I saw it and was like, to the place they could have gone, I think they rectified that whole situation a lot better.
The first one I went in with low expectations.
Time for a
already
jaunt,
seen
I'd
like
say.
a decade of JK retconning series on Twitter.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So
I'm kind of sick of that.
yeah.
Slow
but
down now.
There's some stuff that's fine. Yeah, Dumbledore's gay. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, seriously. And I feel like she made it so it like affected everything. And she was like throwing in little tidbits here and there. She was like, this is the biggest, most important thing ever. It's like, no, really, it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, but there's other stuff that she was thrown out on Twitter that it was just like,
yeah.
You made
people
it.
were posting just pictures of the pages where she described the character. And it's
Yeah.
No, that's not what the character was.
Yeah, exactly. There's
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
There's
It took a few hours.
do you
and
guys
some
know
eye-watering
Gus
maps,
Johnson on
but I
YouTube?
think this might be the cave
I do.
Doran told us about.
He did the video
Impressive.
with JK that
Especially
I
with
still
how
watch
little
that like
information he
once a
gave
month
us.
because it's so
Well, I'm
funny.
still
It's a
not
short
sure
little
this is
video
the cave,
about like
but
how
it
she's
did seem
retconning
most
everything and just
promising.
like changing all the
stumbled
facts
across some
after she's
folklore
written them.
about a cave in the
It's
area
like you
that
can't get her
people
to shut
avoid.
up. It's so
Seemed
funny.
the perfect place to hide something of value.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
Oh,
leap, I
yeah, I know which
confess,
one you're
but
talking about,
might a
like,
mysterious item
she's
such as a
addicted to
special
retconning her
moonstone
own
be
series.
hidden
Yeah,
in an equally
That
mysterious
whole-
cave?
Yeah.
I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
All right, I
Agreed.
think this is Poppy's. I might be finishing with
I
Poppy's
wonder if
mission
you'd
here.
go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Yeah. Music here. Also, it's something that doesn't matter to the series, but she's also said some other things that like change a lot
Yeah.
of what this series is. So it's not. She needs to let go. It's not her series anymore.
I know.
My
Agreed.
personal opinion.
Yeah. Agreed. The fans need
You
to
don't
take it
think
over.
the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll
She
find
did
out.
the whole
won't we?
Pottermore thing. She
Good
wrote
for
the
you.
original series.
Depulso.
And then she just adds other stuff to seem cool. And it,
Yeah.
none
Yeah.
of it matters.
Like she's trying to be like relevant and like edgy and cool. I'm like, no, just leave it to us. Like I would love for like Melissa and Ellie to write part of the series now. I feel like she knows it so well. Or for like some of these uber fan nerds to just start writing some of these.
Another aggressive one.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Where did that come from?
Yeah, I strongly disagree with a lot of the Super Colin Brothers takes, but I'd still be happy if they were
Yeah.
because they
Like, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Like, they would be I don't agree with a lot of the videos that I've seen from them, but they are at least like, I feel like fan enough to know that they alone couldn't write that they would like have to go for extra fan consultation or something like that.
Yeah.
When you guys say that you don't agree with them, you mean that you don't agree with like the theories that they come up with?
Yeah.
Or you think that their interpretation of the actual text is wrong?
I'm the first.
Some of their theories and sometimes their interpretation. I started rereading the series because I disagreed with one of their interpretations.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave
And I just wanted to make sure that I was.
The song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
I'm very much a person that thinks, oh, my gear slots are full, bummer. I feel like interpretation of a lot of this stuff, not necessarily is subjective, but I feel like it's somewhat subjective. So like, I'm okay with their interpretation being completely different from mine. Because there's like, I guess there's some things that are like orthodoxy in the wizarding world, and there's some things that are like, you know, like debatable. And I'm open to them like making their own theories and talking about all sorts of stuff that like is different from my understanding of how the wizarding world works. Oh, another one of these puzzle rooms. Sometimes I'm sick of these puzzle rooms, to be honest.
Yeah, well, like I linked a couple Super Carlin videos in the watch list.
Mm-hmm.
And
why am I not surprised? First the Foopers and now this.
A couple of the ones that I linked were ones that are pretty strict to canon, like Hagrid being a secret millionaire, which I just think is hilarious.
I love that.
Because they break down the value of like unicorn hairs and stuff like that.
Those spinners.
That's actually. Does he just not realize he's a secret millionaire?
I don't want to spoil the video for you.
That's true. Wow, why are there so many coins here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just curious because I think that you say that a lot. Like, I disagree with the Super Carlin brothers, and I just didn't really know what you meant by it.
Oh, yeah, they do a lot of stuff like there's certain stuff that happens in What If Harry was in Slytherin and What If Neville was the Chosen One. Those two series, there are certain directions that they go that I don't think would actually happen.
Yeah, okay, I feel that way too. I was just, again, curious to know what you were meaning.
Who's your guys' current, or maybe like not even current, who's your guys' like all-time favorite YouTube creator on Harry Potter?
Oh, maybe Movie Flame?
I've never even heard of Movie Flame.
He does a lot of Harry Potter theory stuff. Huh. A lot of breakdowns of the books and movies. And the Harry Potter Theory channel.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But that can get a little dry. Like, he just dropped another video today about the limitations of magic.
Harry Potter Theory is horrible. They get so many things wrong.
Like what?
It's so often they're totally way off base. You get things that are completely what actually happened in the books.
Do you have an example?
But Bibliobabuli is the best.
Yeah? I listened to a bit of their stuff.
If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
I'm so sick of doing these little challenge things.
Lumos.
Accio.
We're getting duplications.
There we go. These puzzle rooms are driving me
obstacle.
freaking
No
crazy.
matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
John, do you use Streamlabs OBS or OBS?
Streamlabs OBS or what?
Or OBS?
Just OBS.
I might send you a link so that you can have a Discord overlay so everybody can see anybody in the room that's talking and stuff.
Yeah. If you can, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, let me look at it.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Poppy's just copying everything I do right now. I don't like that.
To be honest, I haven't really listened to that much Harry Potter content, so I don't feel like I have.
Well, the question for you is, who's your Marvel and Star Wars nerddom?
I think that the one, like my one podcast that I absolutely love, everything that they put out, is Sports Center for Star Wars. And
Sports Center for Star Wars?
Yeah, Force Center. It's like their point of view, I guess, is that they're just gonna accept what is happening in the stories and just try to find the themes that they can identify with whatever happens. So whether or not the story is great or not, they always find something good in it, and I really appreciate like a positive perspective.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't actually think that I have a Marvel podcast, which I know is weird considering it's like my favorite, but I think that so much of the people who do Marvel podcasts were really like on it for the hype that came around Endgame. So
yeah.
they were in it for that season and that season alone, and not because they love the content or they're going to go deep into the content. So I haven't really found something where I'm like, wow, this is amazing, and they stick with it. Because there has been a few that I'm like, wow, this is really deep, and then they get 3 movies in or 5 movies in and they're done. Or even some that have went really far and did a ton of episodes, and then they had conflict with the people on their podcast, and they did it because of that. So
yeah, that one was always scary.
So there's not really anything that is specific to Marvel. The one podcast that I listen to is very, very often, and I don't agree with everything that he says, but I just think it's really interesting, all-encompassing as far as like movies is concerned, is John Campia. So I do listen to him pretty regularly.
Lumos.
I never heard of that guy either.
Yeah, he's a movie bloggist. So he's like one of the original YouTube movie blog type thing. So he talks about movie and TV in general. So it's not specific to nerdom, but obviously like it overlaps a lot when it comes to Star Wars and movies.
All right. I need to find a third butterfly, and I don't know where this third butterfly is.
Look in the sky. It's probably twice as high.
It's in a book? Let's take a look.
A reading rainbow.
Well played, well played. Do I have to crawl up these waterfalls or something? Crystal, have you listened to Binge Mode at all? Hello?
So after, sorry, I had muted.
Yeah. No, you're good, you're good.
I have a cold, so I don't want to sneeze and cough on you guys, with you guys hearing. I listened to an episode after you recommended it.
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
Okay. No offense taken.
I was
I
hoping
just
we wouldn't have to do this again.
Yeah, I think that there's also not everything available on for binge mode. You have to.
Yeah.
Like, there's only the last season is available on Apple Podcasts. Not all of the seasons entirely. I think you have to be a member to access the rest of it.
That's a little disappointing. I didn't even know that.
Stupid one. Yeah, so it looks like I just listened to the Iron Man episode. I'm looking at my Apple Podcast right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I love Iron Man so much that it's hard when people don't.
Yes, I love that you love Iron Man. Now you're like, you said you love Iron Man, but you're like Iron Man over Cap or Cap over Iron Man? Oh gosh.
I think that I originally started with I love Captain America more than any other character. But I think it's pretty obvious that the writers really like highlighted the Iron Man story above all others, and
yeah, I agree.
I don't think you can argue that Captain America story is better than Tony's. Like Tony's is just so complete.
Wait, you said isn't better or better?
Is Tony's is better, the story.
Yeah. Yes, agreed.
But you were asking the other day about Captain America, and I do still really like Steve. I think that, I think I mentioned this to you, not on any streams, but that I grew up pretty religious, so I think the sense of righteousness that Steve grew up with and had to grow out of, I identify with.
I love that idea.
So the idea of him kind of making a selfish decision at the end, I think is empowering in some ways, because when you grow up in institutions, like there is this like overpowering or maybe understated at the same time idea that you need to sacrifice for the greater good. And I think that there's levels to it. When you decide this sacrifice is too much, where it's affecting other things, right? So I worked in nonprofit for a very, very long time, and eventually came to the conclusion that I couldn't financially do it anymore. I couldn't do the hours anymore with my health because it was not affecting my health in a great way. So it felt very selfish to decide to go into the profit world and just work a job where like primarily like my job is to make money for other people. So I also really identify with that idea of finding peace with making a selfish decision.
Well done, Poppy.
I love that. I kind of dig that. That made me like Cap's story maybe a little bit more.
We need every advantage over the poachers if we're
Captain America is very different than the Human Torch.
And bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Very much so. Same actor,
despite being the same actor. I just realized that last night. I watched Silver Surfer last night.
I haven't watched Silver Surfer in so long. Marvel's lost a little bit of my interest though. Not that that matters at all, because they're still like $1 billion, but I feel like they're faltering a little bit.
If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
I mean, I agree with you. Even as much as I love it, I was never as disappointed with a movie as much as I've been disappointed with Doctor Strange.
That's the
second one.
Yeah, that was
like heartbreaking.
I'm not entirely sure how
that was a bit of a bummer.
We knew
I feel like they just went for style.
But Doran didn't
Yeah,
tell us
I feel like they
what
went
to
for
expect when
style
we placed
over
the stone in the henge.
anything else.
Yeah, and I think that that's one of the reasons that I love the MCU for as long as I did, is that I felt like they really got the characters. And
I suppose I'm worrying over
even if it was like
Let's
a
make our way
different
down.
version of a character
We're nearly
than
at the end
people
of
who
this.
read comic books, because I have heard that before.
That's it over there.
But if you watch the movies and the movies alone, I think that they
doing, by the way?
understood the character that they were writing and like kept them on the trajectory for that character that made sense. until Doctor Strange, and then they were just like, you know what, we're just gonna throw out all the growth that Wanda had.
Yeah.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the
And make her
snidgets.
the villain.
I hope so.
So
Gran
I hated that.
understands how important
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. on
Wanda
that.
never made sense to me at all.
those who need it.
Even in WandaVision, I think WandaVision. Maybe this isn't a hot take, but I think that's the best thing that Marvel has made.
Like ever.
I couldn't get past the first episode, and I just never liked the character.
Yeah.
The relationship is weird to me. There's way too many years between the two.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
I will grant you that it is weird, but I think that that's just like comic books are weird. I actually really loved WandaVision, and I really struggled with the first 3 episodes because I'm not a sitcom person.
Yeah. It was weird. The first 3 episodes were a little weird. Agreed.
And when I've rewatched it, I just skip the first 3 episodes. I go straight to episode 4. But I think that it's a really beautiful illustration of grief.
Yeah, 100% agreed.
So from that point of view, I think it's an amazing series. And I've listened to Jack Schaefer talk about the vision that she had for it and how it was meant to be that to me, like to be the stage's grief or going through that, and it just happened to be, I think, really at a time where so many people in the world were grieving. So I think a lot of people identify with a lot of it. And I mean, that line that Vision gives is like heartbreaking and beautiful. And I don't think that I will ever not think of it as an amazing series just for that one line.
All part of the dance. No one
which is what is
we'll need to
grief
draw
if
this
not
one
love
to get a
versus
better
you.
sense of it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to
Yeah.
see not
That
one
one-
but 2 Moongarth dances.
My favorite. We could talk about Pixar for a second. My favorite Pixar
It
is.
was pure luck the first time.
I like
I was
sad
on
things.
highway
So my
or I
favorite
never
Pixar
spotted it.
is Inside
It was
Out
the night
for that
before-
reason that it's like you need sadness.
Well,
You
the
need
night
sadness
I
in
met
order to like
highwaying, actually, I got
not just like cope with things, but you need sadness in order to like enjoy some of these beautiful moments that come in your life. Like sadness is essential, and I love that so much, and that made me think of WandaVision a little bit. Like WandaVision, I feel like was a series exploring that.
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you
Yeah,
to know. About
Inside
5
Out is my
years
second
ago,
favorite Pixar
Highwing
movie,
had been
and I think
captured
it's
by
amazing.
poachers. At
What's your first
they
favorite?
planned to sell her, but soon
Coco.
decided
Oh
they
my
wanted to
gosh,
kill her
it's so
instead.
good.
More
It's
money,
so
I
good.
suppose. I'd finally
Also
had
very
enough.
sad.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
don't think I've actually watched that one
Flown for
all the
Oh.
way
ages
through
while
it.
You
Space
have to.
Mooncar's
I saw it again. I
dark
saw
landed
it
to
the
watch
first
that.
time when it first came out, and I was
Felt
like,
like
that
an
was so
omen.
good.
A
But I
good
forgot
one.
about it until like a few
A
months
sign
ago
that
when I
the worst
rewatched it,
was
and I was
over.
blown away
What
how
do
good
you
it
mean
was.
you'd
Oh my
had
gosh,
enough and the
so
worst
tragic.
was over?
You see,
Nice.
So
the
beautiful.
night I freed Highwing was
Um,
also the night I ran
yeah,
away
I
from home.
actually didn't
A
think it
poacher
looked
camp.
good.
I
And
come
I
from a
did not
family
go
of
watch it in the
poachers.
theater, which is kind of surprising for me, right? I go to the theater quite often. I love movies in general.
I don't know what to say.
And I did
Poppy.
not watch that in theater,
can't
and I
imagine what that
refused
must
to
have
watch
been
it for a
like for
very
you.
long time.
never
And my
fitted
mom
in.
was like, "You have to watch
The
it. You have to
older I
watch it.
got,
You
the
have to
more
watch it." And
apparent
finally,
it
one day,
became.
I think there was
Gran
like
tried
nothing to
for
put on,
years
and
to
I just
convince my
watched it,
parents to
and I
let me
was
live with
like,
her.
"Dang it,
Suffice
my
to
mom was
say,
right."
when I left with Highwing, I flew
That's
straight for her
kind of like
house.
me with Harry
How
Potter.
brave.
I was
I'm
working the
glad you
theater
escaped.
for the first
So am I.
movie, and was like, I'm not gonna see it. It's
So
so
many
popular.
creatures I was unable to
there's-
help when I
no,
was
no,
younger.
no. Then went
Now
on
that's
a
all I want to
10-minute
do.
break, and Neville trying to learn how to fly.
From everything I've seen,
And I
you're
was
doing
like, oh man,
precisely
this is
that.
so horrible.
I've had a
Why
bit of
why
help.
would people watch
I've
this?
never
The
told
CG
anyone
is
any of this.
terrible.
It was pretty bad in the first movie,
And
granted.
then I took another 10-minute break a couple weeks later, and it was the big reveal, the chess match
glad you
through
told
the
me.
end,
We should get back
and
to
I got
Doran.
written up for
I need
not
to
coming
see
back
the
to work
symbol.
after my 10-minute
And
break
we've
was
got
up.
poachers to convince.
And I went and watched
you
it,
collect the
clocked out of
moonstone, I
work,
can make
went
a
and watched the
quick drawing
last
of the
show of the
symbol for
evening,
Doran.
and then the next day I came back and watched it twice in a row.
I love
And I've been
that.
hooked since.
Are you finished with the
That's
drawing?
the best.
Just
That's such a great
Barely.
origin story of Harry Potter.
The pattern's a bird.
This is
I
so
don't know
good.
what it looks like.
I know.
It seems so
Honestly,
bad,
the key to
but it's so
finding
good.
snitches lies in the moonlight.
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Dawn.
Wait,
Not that
for
I know where
Legacy,
to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back
I
to
have
the castle and we
a
can track
mission
him
from
down
every
after a good
house.
night's sleep.
Is there a mission for a Ravenclaw house? Because is there 3 main
Probably.
missions? I'm drawing a blank right now because I think I have to do Poppy's. I just finished Natty's. I finished Sebastian's, but I'm not remembering if I have to actually do a mission for a Ravenclaw. Maybe I just have short-term memory loss. Maybe I really did it.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I don't know. I haven't played the game. My computer won't run the game, so I just watch people on Twitch or YouTube play it.
Bummer. Hey, nothing wrong with that though.
There's that one girl that got her gobstone stolen.
Oh yeah, just Gobstone Girl. What was her name again?
Oh yeah.
I forget, and I just
ooh.
did the mission. Yeah. Yeah, she was Ravenclaw.
Google says that there's
Did
one
she?
of the
Wait,
Ollivander
wasn't she the
characters.
Gaunt?
No.
Was she not the one that's Gaunt?
That was Slytherin.
Okay. I thought,
Wait,
'cause
Crystal.
I think
There.
she had an important name. The Gobstone girl had an important name.
Huh.
I was saying that
I don't think so.
I was saying that Google
Okay.
said that it was an Ollivander heirloom mission. for
Oh
Ravenclaw.
yeah. Okay, I think I did that.
So maybe her name was Ollivander.
Ooh, it might have been. Yeah. Ollie
That could.
Ollivander.
It says it's a wand.
Like the Death Stick? Are we talking to the Death Stick right now? Can I get the Death Stick in this game?
It just says Ravenclaw students start this quest by helping Ollivander track down an heirloom wand that was stolen long ago by Richard Jackdaw.
So that is I think that's the only Ravenclaw mission.
Beginning.
I don't think any other house can do that but Ravenclaw. I think they make that for every house because as a Hufflepuff you go to Slytherin, but there's some other houses that you can only do house specific quests. So maybe that's
So
the only.
the Gobstone quest is from Zenobia Gnome. So,
Huh.
No. Not so important of a name.
Where have I heard Zenobia before? I feel like I've heard that name before.
It's similar to Zabini.
Oh, Zabini, Blaze Zabini. There you go.
it's also similar to Xenophilius.
Yep.
There's two.
I thought that's what you were asking because I think there's one that you go to Azkaban too.
Yeah, that's the Hufflepuff mission. That one was actually a really cool mission. You see someone in Azkaban. I forgot who it was though. I forget half this game because I've spread it out over a long period of time.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I only hear bits and pieces from people since I don't actually play video games.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
Danica was helping me the other week.
We
She was
haven't had a
like,
chance to
we were
speak
just chatting and she was like walking me
I know
through the
you are
whole thing.
quite
It was so
close
helpful.
with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to
I won't
press
spoil
on.
for Gryffindor. I know I'm about to do
and that he would
Gryffindor and
rest easy
Slytherins,
knowing
and
that
I
the
have a
future of the wizarding world
Ravenclaw too.
is in hands
We just
like
made all the
yours.
characters last time, so I'm excited
Professor.
to check out all the
You've had
missions for 'em.
quite a year, both inside
Also,
and
music here.
outside of Hogwarts.
Yes, my
I've heard
favorite,
all sorts
my
of
favorite
rumors.
Marvel ever
You've ridden
is
a raphorn, befriended a goblin,
WandaVision.
rescued hippogriffs.
I know that might
And I
be
don't
controversial,
even want to know the truth behind the rumors that you
but I love it.
visited
I think it's so well
Azkaban.
done.
How did
Although
you-
I will say the ending
Around
just
here
the
that one
ending
might
ruined it a
suspect.
little bit for me.
I'm just glad you
Yeah,
found
but that was
such a good
because
friend in
2020,
Miss
right?
O'Neill.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I think her
You
mother
need to have like a
says
big
I don't think
fight
that
scene
that
this
is
Well, I do
guy.
actually a
not condone
controversial
taking matters
take,
into
by the
your
way.
Yeah, I don't think
hands
that's that
when it
controversial.
comes to
Or
men like
that
you.
WandaVision is the best thing ever.
Your
Yeah, I
bravery
don't
is
think
Really?
it's that
recommended.
controversial.
Nice. All right. I like to not be
I've
controversial.
heard a lot of
No
people
need to
say
discuss
that,
it further.
Huh.
What
Yeah.
I would
That
like
makes
to
me feel
discuss
better.
Wasn't it
is
kind of
your
like a
wizard's
sitcom?
even though I haven't been able to get
May I
through it
see?
Yeah,
or
it was.
started in it.
It was more like a sitcom, but it was the first 3 episodes were more like sitcom-ish, and then the final scene in the 3rd episode is when you realize it's not a sitcom.
You really can skip the first 2 episodes. And you'll be
Yeah,
totally-
yeah. To be honest, you can. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
like
I like Bewitched
Professor?
and that kind of
think
stuff,
you've
the
been
classic
busy
old
this year. I see
things, but
some progress here.
it just
But quite a bit
seemed
of your
weird.
field guide has
Yeah,
yet
it
to
is a
be
little weird,
completed.
but I'm telling you,
Fortunately, you do have
just
some time to
persevere, push
prepare
through.
for your OWLs.
It was actually like slightly
I will
creepy
confess,
too.
I had a sense about you
It was
from
good.
that
Well, that's
first
fun.
moment you came
Yeah.
bursting
Did you watch
in,
Moon Knight?
late to the sorting ceremony.
Yes.
I am pleased to see
Ooh.
that my
Ooh,
instincts
Because
Moon
were
Moon
Knight?
Knight was also really
to
good.
think you've
I
only
thought it
been
was-
with us
yeah,
a year,
I'm with you.
and you'll already be taking
Similar
your OWLs.
like ideas
Well,
of
it's nothing
just
short of
coping.
astonishing.
Yeah, that actually was
Thank you,
really interesting.
Professor, for everything.
You
It's
are
the
most
Hey, this
Dual
working now?
personality.
I look forward to seeing what
We
you
hear
do
ya.
during the rest of your
Oh
time
my
with
God.
us.
Building up my list of things to watch.
I hate
I
computers.
got superheroed out around here.
Of course, technology is vile.
Is it sounding any crispier than before? Or just as bad?
Meh.
Fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold on.
Right.
Sorry, I'm the world's worst multitasker. What'd you say? I was reading a letter that Weasley gave me.
Well, I'm trying to figure out like how to use my microphone instead of my phone, but I
Is it
don't
not
know.
working? Do you have a DAW?
No, that's
You
a
should have a
problem.
DAW, right?
I do. I just like maybe I don't know. Can you? How do I do this?
All right, so this is what I have. Are you hooking it up to your computer?
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but now I'm just back on my phone. So I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, so this is my setup. I'll show you
Simplicity.
on the actual game itself. Yeah, simplicity is kind of nice. This is my Scarlet. Focusrite. Forgot what the heck it's called. And I have that plugged in there.
Yeah, it's like an interface, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do. I've got. It's not the same. It's called a PreSonus.
Okay.
But
and then
it's the same idea.
But you should go into because what's its face? Discord has an audio setting. So if you go into your mic and you click on the little down arrow, you should be able to change all your input devices there. Like, let me show you this real quick. If you go on the actual screen, so this is where we are. And this is at least from what I can do.
Oh, I'm not even watching. Are
No.
you?
You're
You're showing us?
Yeah, I'll show. I'll wait.
Share your screen to the Discord chat.
Oh yeah, it actually probably makes a little more sense.
All right, I am watching.
All right, now you're watching. Hold on. I just brought it away. Now I'm bringing it back. Okay, it's right here. So this little mute button, if you click on the mute and you click on the arrow, all these things come up. So if I want to change my headset, I could do it right there. But I have the microphone that's plugged into my Scarlet 2i2 USB. So it's right there for me. So if you choose your interface, it should work. Hopefully.
All right, let's see. Hopefully.
Audio stuff is always so confusing. They make it so much more difficult. And then, ooh, okay. So Matthew has maybe a slightly hot take. The Incredible Hulk is too overhated, in your opinion. I kind of agree, but I don't love it still.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the most underrated and most overrated of all the Marvels?
Age of Ultron was bad, at least I think.
To be completely honest, I was actually gonna say I think that's the most underrated one. I think it wasn't as bad as people thought.
Maybe that's why. I'm thinking that it's bad, and that's why it's underrated because I'm thinking that it's bad. You know, because it was actually better than I'm thinking that it is.
Maybe.
I think my hot take is that I think that Civil War is not that good.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of like, why are we really fighting this much amongst each other?
Huh.
And unless Loki's staff was there, you know, like in the first Avengers, why are they fighting this much amongst each other? It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it is all crazy.
That entire movie could have been solved with a 30-minute conversation.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's go into therapy real quick, and we'll talk about this. And then,
yeah.
And then we'll
get Deanna Troi in there to negotiate.
Yeah, they literally just need a mediator.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people's favorite. A lot of people say that it's the best one, and I'm just I don't understand you guys.
Because it's high action.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just a lot of action.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot
Violence
of
for
action,
the
a lot
sake of
drama.
violence.
All right, I have to, guys. What's the fastest way to level up? I need to get to level 34. I'm at level 30 before I get to the end of House Feast. I don't know the fastest way to actually level up. Is it just like killing people? I'm just gonna go on a mad rampage in this
That
game.
sounds horrible.
Yeah, way too early in the game.
Like, why can't we have an RPG that is not killing? Like, with no killing whatsoever.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Well, that's Fable.
Huh.
Well, I
Merlin
guess you could
challenges.
play it that way.
Yeah.
For you!
Spider-Man Homecoming is overrated. Matthew saying Spider-Man Homecoming is overrated. I think
I
some
enjoyed
of the
it.
yeah, some of the Spider-Man I think are a little overrated.
Fun.
But I don't think they're the most overrated.
Yeah.
I think the first Captain America is the most overrated. I think that movie is terrible.
I like that one.
Really?
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna
it's
say
fun. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I agree it's overrated, but I don't think it's terrible.
Okay.
I don't think it's overrated because I don't know that many people would think it's great.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Maybe Endgame. The whole two-parter.
Yeah.
Is just like
looking back,
so dramatic,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, things are happening.
I love Endgame, so I'm not going to be able to join.
But
it's good. It's good.
Love
it's
Endgame.
Do you think that Infinity War is better or Endgame?
Time travel, weird time travel. Coming back as half baby.
Do I think that, like, structurally, Infinity War is a better movie? Yeah, maybe. Do I find more satisfaction and rewards out of a 20-year culmination that is Endgame?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
Oh yeah.
That's a great point.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
From start to finish, from Iron Man to Endgame, is great.
Yeah, and like the more nerdy you are, the more that movie rewards.
Yeah,
Like the amount of like callbacks that's in that is like amazing.
Although this is they fell onto like I don't know what they call it, like cultural stupidity for some things in that movie. And here's my example. I will talk about Lord of the Rings till the day that I die. I think it's the greatest movie trilogy of all time, 3 greatest movies of all time. That movie was unbelievable for one scene, and Endgame, I loved everything about Endgame. It made me tear up numerous times in that movie. Like, it was so phenomenally done. But there's the one scene where all the female fighters band together, and she's like, she's not alone. And then all of them like band together and fight. I'm like, that is so cheap compared to the Lord of the Rings, where she goes, no man, or he goes, no man can kill me. I'm no man. Literally, I want to weep every time I see that scene. I love it so much.
Yes.
I 100% agree with you on that.
Okay, good.
The epic, powerful women are the best.
Yeah.
In Endgame.
Yeah, that scene in Endgame crushes
It's so
me.
cheesy, but it's so awesome.
Yeah.
I can't handle it because I need logic. And they just completely throw logic out the window to get all the girls section of battle.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I prefer the Infinity War one when it's just Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Black Widow, Wanda, and Okoye.
Yeah.
I feel like that was just as powerful girl moment power without like throwing logic up.
Yeah. Yep, 100% agree.
But they had to go bigger and broader and better and more. It had to be more. And how else can you do more than do everybody and just a mob that makes no sense whatsoever?
Yeah.
No, and of all the characters who would need help, Carol was not the one.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. It was ridiculous.
I do hate that.
Yeah, it's my least favorite scene. That when I watched that scene for the first time, I'm like, are you kidding me? We're really doing this? When like in the back of my head, I'm just thinking of that Lord of the Rings scene, which is like literally the greatest. I get chills every time I see that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that Lord of the Rings scene on paper is corny.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the context of everything going on.
Agreed.
Great.
All right, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite videos of all time real quick for Lord of the Rings. Here we go. Ready? I'm probably going to get demonetized for playing this.
Where's Mama?
Yeah, whatever.
This is every time Lord of the Rings, but only with female interactions. This is the only time in the entire trilogy where 2 female characters interact.
You're right.
Where's Mama?
I don't know why I love that so much, but it's so funny to me.
That's great.
Oh,
That's the only time in the entire series
2 female characters interact. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I know.
Because there are quite a few strong female characters
Yeah,
in the series.
there's incredible characters in that.
Yeah, you know why you didn't notice? Because they were good characters.
Yeah, for real.
That's it.
And then there's to be honest, when they're making the new ones now from Amazon, and Galadriel I think is the most compelling character.
Oh, she's so horrible.
You don't like her? I think she's great. I think she's great. Actually, okay, I take it back to an extent. I think that she's great in the first like 2 episodes.
Slow motion horse riding scene on the beach, which just takes like 5 minutes of her with this ridiculous grin. It's so horrible.
I think there was a lot of horrible things in that, but I actually didn't mind that.
I can send you a video of somebody that LARPs that takes about half hour to 45 minutes. How terrible
Does what?
Are we back?
He takes about a half hour to 45 minutes on how terrible the costume design is.
Oh yeah, agreed. I actually agree on that. There's that was actually my least favorite thing about Chronicles of Narnia. I think the costume design that they did in that movie was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It could have been better. It was not as good as Tudors, and that was lacking. Ugh. As a Renaissance fair nerd, Tudors was lacking.
But I think it also gets like unfairly compared to Lord of the Rings with the difference in budget. Like there's no way that you can expect the quality of Lord of the Rings with the Chronicles of Narnia budget.
Yeah,
no,
that's a great point.
I'm not.
They tried. They tried to have something that big, but not possible.
Well, in all fairness, they should have had that budget.
Yeah. So you got
the Lord of the
how many
Rings
9
trilogy
books?
Was in a weird pocket where they got way more of a budget than they should have. For the studio standard.
Maybe because it was more towards adults rather than kids.
I think it was also like a proven director, right? Because Peter Jackson was already proven.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't at that point.
Well, he wasn't necessarily proven, but he was doing a few things already. He had done a lot of horror, so people thought he was going to make it weird, but him and Fran just made it unbelievable. Obviously,
but
as we all know.
No, he got the budget on pure passion alone.
Yeah, agreed. 100% agreed on that.
Yeah.
And
that's
he
what
did just pitch 2 movies, and it also just happened to be that the people were listening to the pitch were fans enough of the series, of the books, that they were like, oh, isn't it 3 books? Here's a budget for 3 movies.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's what directors and these people need to start doing more. Or not directors, but studios need to start doing that, where they're like, okay, you're an uber nerd of the series. You know what? Let's just give you the reins.
Yes, instead of having people that have never read the content.
Yeah.
I want buy the book.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's why Henry Cavill quit The Witcher.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. He is an uber nerd. I
Yeah,
love that about him.
he kept going to the scriptwriters. Like, yo, my character wouldn't do this. This is because he read all the books and he played these video games.
I love that.
Nice.
And he's like, no, my character wouldn't do this. This isn't right. And he kept trying to work on rewrites. And, nobody was listening to him, so he just quit being The Witcher.
Man, that's insane.
When Hollywood, loosely listed, thinks they know more than the fans.
Yeah.
And Henry Cavill is our nerd god.
Yeah,
Nobody realizes
legit.
it yet.
He really is. I remember watching an interview where he talked about Warhammer, and like he was nerding out with the interviewer because he was like a different race than he was. I'm like, that's when I was like, this guy is the best.
And that's the series that he's doing now.
He's doing the Warhammer series?
Yeah.
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's working on a Warhammer series with Netflix.
I love that. Just give me nerds who make this kind of stuff, guys. That's like all we need. That's when you get the best content.
Just give me... Don't even give me the nerds. Give me people that respect the nerddom.
Yeah. That's a great point.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
at
a great
least.
point.
Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, that is one of the reasons that I love the Star Wars world as much as I do, is because so many of the people that work there now grew up with it, and they have this like deep, passionate love for it. So even if the script isn't the greatest thing, like the details in the background are going to be on point.
Yeah.
You know, like there were so many like detailed things in so many of those sets because the nerds work there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's pretty amazing.
Seth Green, right? Seth Green.
I know a Merlin trial when
doing
I see
it,
one.
or did the CGI stuff.
I don't know.
I think it was whoever was Dr. Evil's clone. Isn't that?
I don't know.
I got a tour of Lucas Studio because my sister's roommate was working there, and in the cafeteria, I saw him there, and I should have gone up and been like, this isn't about Jar Jar Binks. But I didn't. And that was actually worse than I usually do.
Hey, John, somebody's saying my mic is really low. You might need to turn me up.
Yeah. So I'm the person that turns you up? Hold on.
Yeah. Just right-click on my name, and you should have volume.
So you're up to 200%. I'm going to turn...
Okay. If I'm up...
Sound good to me.
You know.
Yeah, you're up 200% and everyone's at 100. So I already have you turned up.
All right. So I've been working on finding a mixer to actually fix this problem, but...
Bummer.
All right. Yeah.
Is mine working yet?
Oh, Ryan, you sound so crispy and clean.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Right, I got the up filter, too.
Ooh, dang. Nice.
Ooh,
you're
I don't know.
Fancy.
Can
you guys hear me?
Yes, June. What's going on? June, I was waiting for whenever you were going to talk. I feel like you were just chilling in here listening to us for an hour.
I was just cooking and then just done.
All right, what are you cooking though?
I mean, I was actually baking potatoes.
Ooh, yes.
But it's still in the oven, so
Ooh.
I have an
hour to wait.
Yeah. So I'm actually out, like just outside of my apartment.
Ooh, nice.
And yeah, just waiting.
How do you sound so crispy? Are you just on your phone?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
My phone, and I have my headphones on.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And you have the Australian accent, which is just the best.
Yeah, the
I don't. People think. Okay, I'm not. Okay.
Wait, you don't think Australian accents are
either
cool?
Kiwi or South African.
The Thai
I'm not. Because I wasn't like I was born and raised in Thailand. I'm not actually.
No.
Like,
But you're saying certain words and they sounded Australian to me. Like you got a little bit of an Australian accent.
I mean, I've been here a while. Yeah.
Like even how you say, "I've been here a while." G'day, mate.
Oh man!
All right, how do I get more mallow sweet leaves,
It's the
guys?
British influence on the world. All colonialism.
This is gonna become a neo-colonialism channel. How do I get mallow sweet leaves, guys? Do I buy these? I gotta grow them. I don't have time to grow these things.
Buy them. You can buy them and then grow them.
Order them on Amazon.
I know. I need one
Let's
Amazon.
see that rumor requirement.
Oh, my room of requirement. I haven't done anything in my room of requirement, guys. My room of requirement is pathetic.
I just wish there was more to do in the room of requirement.
Yeah, I know. Like
it's kind of just like a storage area for animals.
Yeah. Hold on.
A giant kennel.
Luxweed. Do I have mallow sweet leaves? There we go. 10 minutes. I gotta wait 10 minutes till these things. Ugh. Ooh, there we go. Got some mallow sweet.
$10 looks like enough time to watch the first part of What If Harry Wasn't Slytherin.
Isn't that 10 hours?
No, they also
useful when I
separated
have
it
something to identify.
into separate parts. It's like
Oh, really?
10 to 15 minutes per year.
I would do that, but I just want to level up so I can go to graduation tonight. That's my thing, or the end of the term feast. But what level am I? Just depends. I'm still level 30. I haven't like progressed at all. This is gonna take a while.
John, I was gonna ask you, have you ever listened to any of Bon Iver's side project?
Remind me of what a side project is. My roommate was unbelievably into Bon Iver when I had a roommate a few years ago, and I think I listened to some of it.
He's got one called The Shouting Matches. And the other one is called Nova.
Yeah, those are the
War
ones.
or something?
Yep, those are the ones that I listened to with my my roommate was so into him that he like knew all the little odds and ends about him. But I haven't listened to that for a really long time, so I got to re-listen to that.
It's super good.
Ooh. Yeah, that dude is so good. I love his experimental flair.
Me too. Like, I think that's one of the reasons that I started really focusing on like the audio, like the engineering side of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Because like, I feel like you can't do what he does until you know the basics.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like, he does a bunch of weird stuff. If I try to do weird stuff, it just sounds weird. It doesn't even sound good.
Yep. Like the beginning for his most recent album, which I always forget the title. Like
oh yeah, he's got weird names.
The very beginning of that one, when he's in that barn with that dude, and he's just like playing this weird instrument, and you can hear him, and the guy goes, "Are you recording this, Trevor?" And he goes, "Yes." I don't know why, but I love that because he's literally recording it on his phone, and then he just mixes and masters it, and then it's like good enough that he puts it in this album. It's just so...
Yeah, there's like I don't know if it's an actual documentary, but it's like a behind the scenes thing of them recording the 22 a Million album.
Ooh.
And it just sounds like they book a full day at the studio without much of a plan, and they go there and just experiment.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. Studio time's too expensive though.
I know, for sure. That's why half these people are just getting their own studios now. It's almost cheaper to get your own studio than it is to rent studio time.
Yeah, exactly. That's my motivation right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what do you need? Just like a good microphone and some soundproofing?
Yeah.
soundproofing and like, I mean, if you want to do like Bon Iver level stuff, you need some crazy equipment.
Yeah. But a lot of like
he has that song. He's got a song called Creeks. I'm sure you heard that one too.
Yeah.
And that one, like, I remember researching the equipment that he used to make it happen, and it's out of my price range.
Yeah, but he's so niched. Well, not niched, but he just, his sound is so niche that like, if you copy him, you just have a lot of money to be able to do that. And he's an expert producer as well, I feel like. So like, he's just in the studio with these people, just producing these incredible things, but it's just taking him for a long time to do them.
Yeah, totally.
All right, I am gonna fly around just looking for bad guys to beat up.
Goblins will finally rule over women.
Bombarder. Glacier. Accio. Potato. Confringo.
Get away!
Ouch. Dude, these little goblins are about to kill me.
Thou shalt not die.
I know.
Some drugs.
I gotta focus. No way, I'm not doing this with drugs. I refuse.
Oh, full natty.
Confringo. Stupid one. Bombarder. Glacier. Potato. Stupid one.
You won't. Is that the best you can do?
Bombarda Maxima.
Every time I hear that, I get triggered.
Accio. Stupid one. Bombarder.
I was talking to my girlfriend about Umbridge and how she's worse in the books.
That's a stupid.
And she still doesn't. She doesn't have the books yet. So.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, she just started Chamber.
Just started Chamber?
She's seen on the movie. Huh?
So I was talking about that earlier, but I'm starting season 3 probably tomorrow, legit, with 3 people, with 1 person who's seen the movies and 2 people who have read most of the books, but like kind of have forgotten a lot of stuff. I'm really interested in someone's perspective who's only seen the movies and
what do you have in store for me this time?
Like how they see the book to movie differences. I think that's gonna be fun.
I don't really
Well,
understand
do you want me to connect you with my girlfriend for
yeah.
for another season?
Them.
Yeah, we're gonna start a podcast. It's just like, okay, guys, find me all your significant others or all these other friends that you have, and then we're gonna start podcasts with all of them.
Well, honestly, it would probably motivate her to start reading faster. So,
Ryan, what'd you say?
I don't remember. I think I asked who we were talking about, like who's worse in the books than the movies.
Bombarder.
Somebody said something. I assumed Umbridge, but then they said Chamber of Secrets, and I don't know.
Aunt Marge is the worst. She drowned puppies, or had puppies drowned.
She was awful. Hate that woman.
They were talking about Umbridge, but then somebody said that his girlfriend has not gotten that far, and that's why she doesn't believe him.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend about how Umbridge is worse in the books than the movies.
Oh, and she doesn't believe you?
Self would be proud.
She hasn't gotten that far in the books.
Oh, poor her. She's in for a rude awakening.
I feel like movie Umbridge did so good. I mean, she's a horrible character, but she did a really good job with the role.
Yeah, agreed.
She did great.
Absolutely amazing.
But it's still hard to beat that written character.
Yeah. Especially the way Stephen Fry reads it. Have you gotten there yet?
No, not yet.
I agree. I love Stephen
Yeah,
Fry.
Stephen Fry, whatever.
Yes.
You Australians and Canadians and
Fry is because Dale has this weird sing-songy dialogue.
Yeah, I kind of
thing where
agree.
I think
it's
that's
just
what
kind of
makes him
cringe.
so great.
I agree. Thank
But
you.
it's not natural.
I love
Nobody
Dale.
talks like that.
Hermione sounds
No,
like
he
a
doesn't.
heavy smoker.
Yeah,
They all
she
do.
does. No, wait, Hermione
Maybe
doesn't
Jim
sound like a
Carroll's
heavy
got
smoker.
this
Hermione sounds like she's on like LSD or
Helium.
something like that. Yeah, helium. Harry. Like she's on
Helium is
speed.
great.
Yeah.
What about I haven't heard Jim Dale's Dobby, but Stephen Fry's Dobby is pretty on point too.
I have to say,
You got in there?
no, not
This
yet.
astronomy table will be
No.
best used when it's dark.
Actually, no, I did, but I just don't remember it. He did something the other day that was really memorable for me, but I
really
forgot it.
high-pitched
So not memorable.
House elf voices, which to me makes sense. Like when I heard Jim Dale doing Creature's voice, it just did not sound right to me.
Yeah. Because a bunch of people were saying that when we were streaming that. That was funny to me.
Yeah. Somebody said, well, he's described as having a toad-like voice. But I mean, he's still small. You can't have a deep voice if you're tiny.
Yeah.
I'm also partial to Stephen Fry because I grew up on Fry and Laurie. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dr. House.
Is still clear. If anybody can. An intruder!
yeah,
I think that the nostalgia
I knew about him
we have
before he
for
got
Jim Dale will just never allow me to fall out with him.
Oh yeah. Once I realized he was the bad guy in Pete's Dragon, my love
right.
for him went way up.
Oh, I didn't know he was the bad guy. in Dragon.
Yeah. I got that from was it Veggie Gamer in his discussion of it. He mentioned that is the same guy from Pete's Dragon. It's like, wow. And that movie is so dark. It's really creepy. The bad guys are so evil. Yeah. As a kid, I thought it was great, but as an adult watching it, I was actually kind of scared.
I don't think I've watched it as an adult.
I haven't watched that
Watch
in
it
so
again.
long.
Highly recommend.
We need to come up with a list of children's movies that were surprisingly darker than how we remembered them as kids. Because there's a lot of those.
Yeah, well, John,
I
you and I were
don't
messaging
remember
back and
them
forth about
enough to
talking
know
about
that.
children's media.
Oh my gosh. I could talk about it for literal hours.
Yeah, I was
think that-
I was going through this rabbit hole of people seeing Mr. Rogers for the first time,
Aw, that's cute.
and a clip that's regularly shown is when he talked about Bobby Kennedy's assassination.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Oh,
That was appropriate.
Yeah, dude.
necessary.
That I will sing that man's praises. Have any of you seen the documentary that they just made on him?
No.
Which one?
No.
Well, they made
saw the
Tom.
movie.
Yeah, Tom Hanks played him in a movie, but they played there was one. Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Yeah.
That was. Watch the trailer
yeah.
for that. It was legitimately the best movie trailer or best just trailer I've ever seen. The trailer will make you cry.
Yeah, I watched that, and it was raining really hard inside my apartment.
Oh.
That's
Okay, what are these things singing at me right now? I'm trying to figure this out in this game.
The movie with
The
Tom
video's
Hanks.
like super delayed for me.
Oh, really? I thought I set the.
That I don't know. Too many technical issues though.
Yeah.
I could fix it maybe. but
Is it live?
nah. It. Let me look. It looks like the YouTube video is pretty far behind Discord.
Oh, really? It should only be 5
Yeah.
seconds.
Which creates duplicate audio.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Yeah.
yeah.
I can only listen to one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
ended
less
up
than-
muting
it's
the
less than
video.
10 seconds. Yeah, keep the YouTube muted if talkative.
I can't apparently mute my YouTube on my tablet. I can only stop the video.
Really?
Yeah. There's no volume thing
surprise.
for it.
You just put the volume all the way down on your laptop, on your tablet.
Then I'd lose the Discord chat.
Oh, it's one.
Yeah, I'm doing everything on one device.
I have lots of devices open right now.
I do too, but the others are doing other things. Well, at least my cell phone's doing something else. And my tablet or my computer's off because it's nighttime and I don't have solar power at night.
Solar power, dang.
Yes, I live in an RV on the side of the road with solar power.
Love that.
That's awesome.
Living
I
the dream.
suppose. Sometimes it is. When I can park by the beach, it's awesome.
Where are you right now?
Right now, I'm underneath some huge power lines.
Nice.
Kind of near some wineries.
Ooh, nice.
It's not much of a good view. It's not the worst place I've been, for sure. I don't have cars driving past me, buffeting me, and I'm not unlevel.
Yeah, I saw...
Ever do the Walmart parking lot thing?
The Walmarts around here do not allow overnight parking.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, California is not quite so nice with that. Yeah, people started trashing the parking lots. People just didn't respect it. And so the bad people ruin it for the good people.
Yeah, true.
That kind of sucks.
It's probably about like 10 years ago, I wrote most of an album in my car in the Walmart parking lot.
Love that. What a good place to write an album.
Yeah. I'd leave my job at Staples and go sit there for a few hours and just write.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I remember I was traveling with a buddy out of a car. We met somebody with an RV. We started traveling together, and like Walmart parking lots were our safe space.
Yeah. If you get hungry, you just go inside.
Hello, Hamura.
Yeah, hit up the deli before they close it down, and you get stuff half off.
Yeah, Walmart deli? That's McDonald's.
Well, no, there's a lot of Walmarts that they have like a little deli thing.
Our Walmart's quote deli is McDonald's. And those express McDonald's.
Yeah, when I was doing that stuff, Walmart's had like a little deli, and they'd have like popcorn chicken and like
nice
crappy pizza.
All the essentials.
That's all you need
Walmart
in life.
in California
You
are really
just need some calories when you're doing stuff like that.
Oh. Now they like to have overnight parking bans, and it's not so fun. But I've fought most of the cops away, and they don't bother me anymore.
You're on a first name basis with the cops.
I understand my white privilege. Let me just say that. I understand my white privilege. Being able to basically cuss out cops and smoke weed in front of them and with no problems. I understand my privilege.
Well, if you're not gonna use it, what kind of...
You're right. You be respectful to them, and then they understand.
But I looked through the... Cussing them out is not one of them.
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, my dad's pretty much like, don't talk to cops unless you have to.
Yeah.
And then if you have
just
to,
be
tell
smiling.
them nothing.
Yeah. I generally tell them everything and with a smile on my face and try to have a pleasant conversation as much as I can. And I can get away with things. Exactly. If they end up liking you, then you can get away with anything.
Yeah, if you have to roll at least a 16.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I usually hit the 20.
Okay, that's actually another interesting question. Have you guys ever been into D&D?
Yeah.
Of course.
Love that.
It's just been a long time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like 2017 or 18 was the last time I really played.
Yeah, same here.
I have never played. My only interaction with D&D is the movie that just came out, and I watched it because Chris Pine.
Oh,
Chris Pine, what a beauty!
It's a good reason.
D&D can be a lot of fun, or it can really suck.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was talking to my friend about that the other day because I was like thinking about listening to Critical Role.
You're the one who stole.
And he was like, as a fan of D&D, he's like, I hate Critical Role because it upped the expectations for every single campaign that you ever do now.
Yes.
Like, you think it's gonna be like this incredible campaign with these voice actors.
They're all professional actors.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be playing with professional actors. You're going to be playing with fellow autistics.
Really? Yeah, the last campaign I played, the guy that was DMing it really catered the whole campaign to our personalities. The personalities that we But I could see how I was playing my character gone extremely wrong.
Oh, with D&D, like, does somebody have to write the campaign?
Yeah, the dungeon
Like,
master.
Essentially,
Not
you get a
necessarily.
starting point, and then it can go there from anywhere. And it could be any level of things. It could be completely pull it out of your rear end, or it can be pinpointed and drawn out every little single detail where if the players deviate from those plans, it throws the whole thing out the window.
Yeah. Like,
Okay. My only experience with it is watching The Big Bang Theory. And,
oh, that's
every,
you don't have
every
experience
tiny
with it.
little detail depended on a dice roll. Is that not how it actually?
Not that
Depends
much.
on your DM.
Okay.
I mean, I've rolled to open a door in a hotel, and because I rolled a nat 1, I ended up setting off a trap that had already been deactivated, and I got an arrow shot in my head.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say
Because I was being stupid. I was being silly and stupid and just rolled to see if I could open the door.
Interesting.
Yeah, it really
Astronomy
depends on the
table.
DM.
Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Last campaign I played, I was playing a half-orc that was really dumb. Like, intelligence of like 5. And there were some dragons that were flying over this really smooth lake. So I did a perception check, and I rolled really low on that. And so my character thought that the lake was solid. And I went to go run out there. One of my party members was like, "You're gonna do this anyways? Let me grease you up." So he just covered me with bacon grease.
Oh no.
And then I tried to run out, and I rolled high on dexterity, so I actually ran on top of the water. And I just
Expelliarmus.
and then I just finished the rest of that session covered in bacon.
Hope no bears come nearby.
Yeah, but stuff like that can happen. It really, the DM really does.
Yeah.
Just remember to don't hug the dragon. Don't hug the dragon. When you, at the end of a huge dungeon, when you get into a frozen room cave, and there's a little girl that asks your true names, do not hug her. She will backhand you 500 feet in a 50-foot room. Blat.
So, yeah, my character also had high intelligence, but low intelligence, but high wisdom.
Like me.
Yeah,
that helps with the perception check, though.
Really dumb stuff. Like one time we were in this dungeon, and there were all these barrels of oil, and there was a bunch of noise coming from something downstairs. And I was like, hey, how about we just throw some barrels down there and toss a torch? See what happens.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah. And I just kept rolling high numbers for doing that. And then this entire battle that the DM had planned for us was nullified because we just burned everybody alive down there. We just looted the room.
Nice.
I do not understand this game. So these things that you were saying, they're not like cards, right? These are just like people being creative.
Yeah, there's stories that somebody's creating out of their own head. Hopefully, so there are other people's books that dictate the campaign line, but it's mostly creating it yourself.
Yeah, like somebody can create their own campaign, and it's
Right, but if you like just are playing, if you're just a player,
tricky after all, Merlin.
Every single time you roll, do you have to be creative?
You don't have to be. But it's boring.
There's rules for what each role does and why and when, and then what each character can do, can't do, and how well they can do it, and how well the monster can do it, and or how difficult a trap is to see or deactivate. But then it comes down to the luck of the die roll.
Yeah, everything's set up to chance. So, do you notice the trap in the corner of the room? You know, that's a die roll. But only if you try to do perception. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm following.
Yeah,
I think it sounds like a lot, but
yes,
it's a lot less than you think if you're just a character. So essentially,
for basics, it's pretty easy, but it can get really complicated.
Yeah, as a character, you make a character sheet, you roll for your stats, you assign your stats, all that, so you know what your base level is, so that's level 1. And then from there, the DM takes you on an adventure, and you just sort of play your character. That's it.
Now, what board games are you guys into?
Shoots and ladders.
Honestly,
Shoots and ladders. It's hard to beat, to be honest. Shoots and ladders is a freaking great.
Candyland, come on.
I'm a big fan of Sorry, also.
Trouble. What was it? Mousetrap.
Ooh, that was a great game.
Mousetrap was the best.
It's a classic.
What's the surgery one?
Mousetrap or just put it
Operation.
together
Operation.
See, I was never big into any board games growing up, and I'm of the Y2K generation, so I grew up post like video games becoming mainstream, and me and my friends were never really into the whole board game thing.
Really?
Although I've always wanted to learn how to play Texas Hold'em.
Here, hold on. Did you play Mario Party?
I'm gonna be honest. I was never really a Nintendo kid because, hear me out. I grew up when Nintendo was kind of in a bit of a downward slope with the Wii, and it was just one of those consoles that I never really gravitated towards. Like,
wait, how old are you?
23.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a youngster.
You're
talking about a bunch of old people in this Discord right now.
40.
Yeah, no, guys. I'm a young buck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, it just makes sense. That's all.
Right.
You guys remember Pong?
Yes. Yes. Wolfenstein 3D.
You know,
I remember my dad hiding a Nintendo 64 from me until he got satisfied playing video games, and then he was like, "Hey guys, I have this Nintendo 64," and then I learned how to read because of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Dude, it's so funny that you bring up the N64 because they literally just re-released Turok 1 through 3 remastered, like, to play with modern control schemes on like the Switch and whatnot. It's
with modern
really
control
cool.
schemes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they
because that's what they messed up with
controls
GoldenEye.
to rework it to modern
GoldenEye
gaming
is such a good
controllers, but it's with old graphics. It's cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get into that.
Didn't have a console until Xbox in college.
Ooh.
Dude, okay, so
2003.
My parents are nerds, so I am the exception.
Mine were not. At least my dad was
funny that
not.
you bring up the original Xbox because I have. So, when the original Xbox launched, they had a bunch of merchandise launch with it, as companies do, right? Well, on eBay, I found this seller that was selling some of the merch, and I found a dead stock inventory of vintage Y2K era lanyards for like $5 a piece.
Ooh.
And it's the black with the neon green Xbox logo. It looks dope.
Nice.
That's
And
awesome.
I picked one up for next to nothing, and I also have that logo on. I'll send a picture of the hoodie that I got.
Yeah.
But I've got a... Man, it's so nice to finally be able to talk to everyone in here on the Discord.
I know,
because...
Cheers.
Yeah, right?
Well, I pop into here all the time, guys.
Yeah, Jay. That's true. We're finally just talking to
Nobody
Jables
joins
now.
me.
It's my first night. Yeah, no, I've got a ton of college homework right now, but I'm taking a break. I've been typing all goddamn day. It has been a shit show in this house.
I'm
Like,
sorry
you know,
I scammed your day.
like, oh my god. Do not let
Yes.
college papers pile up. Don't.
No, do not do
Worst
that.
mistake
Don't miss that
ever,
at all.
and I made that mistake. Luckily, the chair of the history department is also my academic advisor, and he was just like, look, I'll give you until like the 20th to get everything done, but make sure that you have everything to me within 17 days. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. So I've just been binging a few podcasts, including John's, just listening, and I've just been
Breaks are important.
chucking away.
Yeah,
What are you in school for?
Breaks.
Keep your sanity.
History ed.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm a history education major.
That's awesome.
All right, so if you were to choose a job in the wizarding world, it would be history of magic.
Love that.
Right.
You're competing with me for that job, though.
Replace Professor Benz.
Someone has to. The poor man fell asleep in the chair.
Caught
Nobody
on
had the heart-
fire. next to the fire. Like he lit himself on fire. He burned it to death.
Yeah,
That's
that guy.
my theory, anyways.
Yeah.
He also has no passion for the subject anymore, so he definitely needs to be replaced.
Yeah,
agreed.
Right. You know, just those old professors that are just like, how many
older than Dumbledore.
He's got his tenure. He's just coasting from this point on.
He's got his tenure, yeah.
His 100-year.
I was about to say, how many
Yeah, does he
guys
like?
have you guys met where you
does a
know
ghost
someone
do
who
with
has
money?
tenure? Like tenured professors in college, good lord, they need to get rid of this crap completely. Hot take.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. Why should I have to listen to someone who's teaching me about education when they themselves haven't taught in a public classroom since 1980? Like, lady, I'm sorry, but you're out
My
of
job,
touch.
like, there's a bunch of old, like, 70-year-old guys who should have retired 10 years ago, and they just don't because they're safe.
Yeah.
So,
right.
My astronomy class, I could have learned more in one afternoon on YouTube than I did in the entire semester.
Oh, that's painful. Oh no.
Does anyone else agree with Hermione when she thinks Muggle studies would be very interesting?
absolutely.
From the other side?
Oh,
yes.
I would love that
What's
class.
the purpose of a rubber duck?
Oh, I would love to see
What is
the
purpose of
I
a
don't
rubber duck?
understand muscles.
What?
Like I.
Here's the reason why I would love to teach Muggle studies is because during the pandemic, I started teaching all my friends and family about the internet. And
It's a revolutionary new thing.
It felt like I was teaching them about a different world. And
have you ever looked into the history of the internet? It is actually really
Brennan,
kind of.
we were all there for the history of the internet. We are the history of the internet.
You're the young
using the internet in 91. 1991, I was on the internet.
Yeah, I was there browsing E-Bomb's world. It's
Prodigy, man.
Yeah. No, and it's funny because my sister, she's 10 and a half years older than me, so I have an older sibling. I'm
Still
the
young.
younger of two, and she remembers AOL, and I'm just like, do you remember?
Oh, hell.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you,
Oh, yeah.
No,
did you ever have to
me.
wait for someone to hang up the phone so you could use the internet?
Remember that?
Oh, man.
Do you
I was
remember?
glad my
days.
parents
Or-
had two lines,
Yeah.
two phone
No,
lines
he was
for
born
that.
in
Ooh, that's
in
a.
2000. He never had to wait for somebody to hang up.
Remember when someone calls you, you just get
Oh, sorry.
disconnected from the internet immediately? Like all your chats from
Oh.
AOL Instant Messenger are just gone.
Guys,
Sitting
here's the thing,
sitting
though.
there playing RuneScape, and my mom.
Oh my
yelling at me
gosh,
to
that's
get
the
off the
best.
And
RuneScape was the best. I
remember
still.
that like a couple of years ago.
God.
Just
Couldn't have
see?
perfected the broom upgrades.
And-
My account still
56K
exists. I
dial-up
just checked
modem
in like
with
6
streaming
months ago.
video.
I truly enjoyed
Good
working with
lord.
you. Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah.
Y'all would make my cousins like tip out right now, because two of my cousins that are just as big as nerds as myself. Oh boy. These guys are in their older 20s and they played the hell out of that.
Older 20s.
Yeah.
Older 20s.
Youngins.
I say older 20s and y'all are all in your 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time
Only,
passes and we got old.
yeah. It only gets better when you hit.
Hit middle age, I should say.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
remember.
Habbo Hotel. You ever try that?
Oh,
Ooh.
I love that game.
I never even. What was the game?
It was called the
game?
Habbo Hotel. It was like an online, pretty much like a chat room, but you had a little avatar and you walk around this hotel.
Huh.
You make yourself hotel rooms.
Was
and
it-
get furniture. And
Was it
stuff.
like Club Penguin?
Yeah, I never played that.
I think I was too old for those things.
Yeah, I was never into that as a child.
Like Oregon Trail.
Neopets? What about Neopets?
Oh, Neopets, yes.
Well, yeah, I still have my original Nano Baby and Tamagotchi.
See, my sister remembers the Tamagotchi craze.
I have a quick question for you, Brendan.
Yo.
Do you know that the save icon is based off of a floppy disk?
Yes, I do.
Hey, good,
What
nice.
is floppy disk?
See,
The smaller of
here's
the floppy disks.
deceptive thing about me being 23. People are like, you shouldn't know all the stuff that you do. I'm just like, just because that I'm 23 doesn't mean that I'm dumb.
Well, you're studying history.
Nobody said that.
Oh, no, I know
asking.
that, but you guys, no, I know you guys aren't saying that. But I've had people come at me like that, and I'm just like, look,
sorry.
Y'all are just biased against the younger generation.
Oh, I get it. I have a lot of
bunch of
knowledge
old
about
heads.
the 80s. I have a bunch of knowledge about the 80s, and I was born in 93.
Right.
I get it.
Revelio.
I know nothing
Yeah,
about
you're-
the 70s, and I was
You're the
born
one
in
who's into,
83, so.
like, all that old the dad rock, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm the guy that's been
The old
talking
soul.
about Pink Floyd in the chat.
Ooh.
Okay.
Excellent.
But are you gonna go to the Rolling Stones concert tour that they're going
Yeah.
on?
Denver or bust. Denver or bust. Me and a few
Nice.
friends are gonna. Me and my
San
mom.
Francisco.
We're gonna try to send me and a buddy of mine.
That's awesome. I've heard they put on the best
Yeah.
concerts.
Oh,
I'm not
they do. I've seen them twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I did my
Wow.
study abroad trip in London, the same week I turned 23, 22. Sorry, summer of 22. Okay, so I was turning 22 years old that summer, and I was going on a study abroad trip, and then I find out in the week of April, the second week of April, that not only am I able to actually go on the trip and have it be paid for and everything in full, but the Stones were touring Europe that summer for their 60th anniversary. And I got to see them
Nice.
at the park a day before the 4th of July.
I'll keep an eye
And
on
my
my
birthday is
friend and
on
take her
the
to
6th of
safety if I see
July.
her.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, you've a
And I
good
almost
soul.
bought
I
Pearl
can
Jam
always
tickets for
tell.
the 8th of
Oh.
July that same week.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had a ton of student aid money, and if it weren't for my grandmother's last final wish, so when my grandmother was terminally ill with lung cancer and passing,
Ooh.
her last will and testament to her grandchildren was a cashier's check of $5,000 each.
I need
Nice.
to make a
Nice.
unicorn
Congrats.
with a beautifully
That
bright
paid for the
coat.
trip.
It sounds as if she's in trouble.
My grandmother told all of us, she called one of us in one at a time,
Knowing the
and
meat he's likely
she
studied.
held our hand, told us that she loved us, and we each told her thank you, and we all got to say our goodbyes.
That's awesome.
But the thing that I remember the
Hazel must
best
be here
is
somewhere.
that check paid for that trip along with some college student aid money that I had. But it was mostly her money that sent me
Sounds
over
like
there.
you made the best of it, though.
Hmm.
That's great.
Oh, absolutely. I have no regrets. None.
Yeah, that's what she would have wanted you to do with it. Enjoy it.
Right.
Absolutely. It's awesome to be able to say
Yeah,
goodbye
do something
like that.
Yeah. Like it's actually a rare thing.
Right. And, you know, I was a young kid when my grandfather
You were a young
passed.
kid.
And when...
He's
You still are,
23.
young
That's not a kid anymore.
know,
He's an adult. He's 5 years into being an
He's a young
adult.
Right. But when my
Been
grandfather
drinking
and
for
my
like
uncle
5 years now.
passed away, I was younger, you know, and it didn't really hit me. So this was the first go around with the real familial passing. But, you know,
Oh, no, you don't.
books, music, movies, but above all, friends and family.
Hmm.
Absolute.
It's the order.
You go to what you're comfortable with. You go to what you know. Just be healthy about it. You know.
Have a good
Let me
time.
be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Make the best of it. Look for the silver lining.
Right.
Yeah.
Make the chaos of your existence beneficial.
Yeah.
Well,
like that.
Yeah, I'm able to relive some of my childhood with this podcast.
Oh, hear me out. One of my childhood best friends was really into Potter growing up. Like, this kid was 11 years
That's
old
your entire
when
life.
I was 11. we class of 2019. I haven't spoken to this guy in like 5 years now. We fell off the radar from each other, and it makes me really, really sad.
That's
growing up.
Expect more of that as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's already happening.
Yeah.
I'm.
That's why I said expect more of it. It's going to happen.
Oh, hear me out.
10 more years, you'll be like nobody.
Children into the world. this month,
So positive.
Yeah, that was so depressing. It's like, all right, guys, wait, in 10 years, you're going to be friendless. You're going to be alone in the world. It's not completely true.
Aching back, aching knees.
Guys,
and-
this is what you have to do.
the-
If you find yourself in that case, just go start a podcast with your friends about Harry Potter, and then you'll firm up your friends for life, and you'll start making new ones. It's like what you gotta do.
Except none of my friends joined my Harry Potter cast.
Yeah, John, I don't know how you.
I had to find other friends, new friends.
I know. Honestly, I don't know how I found these people either.
He's rolling 20s.
I don't think I know a single person who would do that.
Really?
I'd love to do that. Even like when I started listening to the podcast, I even went on Google and I was like searching for like a book club in my area that would do Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist.
Well, we're gonna do one
And,
online
like,
soon.
This is the only place to talk about Harry Potter, so thanks.
Dang.
How big it is, you'd think there'd be more.
Yeah, agreed.
I lost
I
lost a friend over the last couple of years. I thought we were gonna be really cool and talk about Harry Potter all the time, but a few years ago, J.K. Rowling said some stuff, and then he threw out and burned all his Harry Potter books.
No. It's tragic.
You know
I
what?
understand, but I think that's the wrong reaction.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
I totally
I
agree that it's
agree
the wrong
with
reaction.
the
He already bought the
sentiment,
books.
but-
It doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
Right.
It's still a work of art that should be enjoyed regardless of the author's hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I
Because-
tried to talk to him about it, and he just, I don't know, started virtue signaling me. And
Yeah, that's always annoying.
Oh,
and so like
virtues are important.
we're not friends anymore now because of that.
Bummer. That's what we were at for when I was gonna do the season 2 with Abby. We were one of our friends. We wanted to get him on, but he refused for that reason. He just was like, "Oh, he's gay," so he's like, "I just can't support what JK does." I'm like, "I'm not asking you to support what she does. I'm just asking you to approach the text critically and just talk about like the text of Harry Potter."
Yeah.
But I mean, not understood his reasons.
Because
We're
there's
still
nothing
friends.
in the book that is transphobic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And she's actually quite the opposite
Yeah.
in the writings, with
Yeah.
the way she describes Death Eaters being wizards first, or whatever it is, to Muggles only or wizards only, and no
Yeah, the books are
mudbloods and
extremely
things like that. So, like,
Right.
so I don't know why
Right,
she
so
didn't understand her
I'm
own
just gonna
writings.
say one thing. I try to stay out of this whole
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Have you guys listened to the
Witch
podcast
Trials?
about her?
Yes, I have.
So-
In fact, I am from the capital city where that family has their church.
Oh, Westboro Baptist?
To that,
Oh, yikes.
I got the impression
Sorry
that
about
it was
that.
two sides that just don't understand the other side.
Agreed.
Like,
For sure.
the one side thinks she's a certain way and she thinks the other side's a certain way, and instead
Yeah.
of discussing it and realizing like they're really not as polar opposite as they think.
I could run defense.
That's kind of my opinion. Like,
in
I'm not offended by either side.
Agreed.
Definitely not enough to burn the books.
Yeah, I could run defense for JK, no problem, but I can also argue against it at the same time. It's
right.
I don't. I don't want to do this on John's stream.
No, you can do this on John's stream as much as you want, guys. This is great. Chat it up about this. This is so fascinating.
If you're actually cool with us talking about
yeah,
this,
I'm 100% okay with it. This isn't going to be like the focal point of any of the. That's why, like, for our book discussions, I never want this to be the focal point because I don't think it needs to be. I don't think anybody wants it to be. I think everyone wants to just talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But
so I'll lay out my defense for JK. JK essentially just believes that there should be
2 genders
spaces for biological women only.
Yeah.
And then everybody took that as her being anti-trans, but she also is kind of anti-trans because
a little bit.
She doesn't want trans women involved in any women's spaces. Is kind of the vibe that a lot of people have gotten.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the vibe that I've gotten.
Sports
but
and bathrooms.
Well, yeah. So there's a lot going on there. It's just like but what she actually said was there should be biological women only spaces.
Yeah.
Is what she actually said.
That podcast was fascinating.
What we really need is completely secluded bathrooms, like not half wall stalls in a large room, just completely self-contained, isolated, completely private, individual.
Yeah, and I have a lot of
fine.
I have a lot of trans friends.
And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
Being an
You've a
internet
kind
person.
heart, you do.
That's where trans people
I'm
are.
relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet
so
pointy pony,
I
but I know she's
understand their
safer away from the poachers.
Because she has a lot of
Do give her a nice
influence over
brushing
a lot
for
of
me,
people.
won't you?
Yeah, she
But
really does.
What
yeah.
I've learned from like a lot of the Harry Potter community is that they're like, no, screw her. We don't care about that. We're focused on the story.
Just enjoy the story,
Yeah.
confront her, tell her she's wrong, and just enjoy it. Have fun.
Yeah, it's like when she tried to tell everybody that Hermione's black.
Yeah, that was
and
funny.
They just took pictures of the page and they're like, she has alabaster skin.
Yeah.
And Hagrid is too.
I'm cool with Hagrid being black.
Hagrid's
honestly,
also black. And who cares? It doesn't matter. It's awesome no matter what.
Hagrid was never described as being white.
No.
Hermione
dark hair,
was described
dark
as being
eyes.
white.
Oh, she's got brown, bushy hair. And
Also,
Hermione
big
was
teeth,
described
which
as having
maybe that's
alabaster
kind of,
skin.
Is that?
Yeah.
You guys want to hear my 2 cents on this as someone who grew up with the Phelps family in their backyard?
Yikes, dude! I'm so sorry you had to deal with that.
No. They are in force here to this day. They still go out with their son. No one pays them any mind.
No, they're ridiculous.
I mean, but at the height of the war in Afghanistan, the war on terror, when they were getting national press for picketing soldiers' funerals,
when you were 10,
rage.
But here's my whole 2 cents on the whole thing. I myself am a closeted bisexual college-aged male. I've come out to a few friends.
Nice. The world. Mm-hmm. Well done. True friend. That's a true friend. I know.
It's like, you know what? No matter how we feel about JK's politics, these books brought us together. They brought many people together that otherwise wouldn't be together.
I've definitely made a lot of friends at midnight premieres for Harry Potter.
Yeah, for real.
I've seen those videos on YouTube of like vintage era, like screen cap, looks like 144p VHS capture footage of like Goblet of Fire launch nights across the country. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
It's insane.
It's so much fun.
I'm a little offended that you call those VHS releases.
Yeah, no, video archive.
Star Wars Episode 3, 28 hours in line.
Oh, that's worth it though.
Playing
Duel of
Halo.
the Fates. Oh my gosh.
My
28
best
hours.
friend.
And then it was finals week. And so then I had to go to college to take my women's health final dressed as Darth Vader with no studying, no sleep. And I still aced it.
Worth it. 100% worth it.
It was awesome.
Yeah, my best friend, I was best man at his wedding. We bonded over Harry Potter and Ween.
That's the good stuff, man.
Into the Harry Potter hype. Like, I read the first 3 books when they came out, and then like when they started getting so big, it scared my little teenage brain off. And then
You're like, I'm too
started
cool for
dating a
hype,
girl
man.
at like 20, maybe 19 or 20, and she read the books, so I borrowed them. And that's how I got into them. But I missed like the movie premieres and like the midnight book releases and stuff.
That's
so much fun.
Oh my gosh, those were so lovely.
My cousins were super into that, so I knew about it, but
that's
I didn't
like
really get
peak
into
internet
it
for me.
until
That's
later.
like when everyone was coming together because they just loved stuff. And I feel like the internet's becoming like that again, but that was so much fun to be a part of that.
It very much is in certain fan bases
Yeah.
because no matter how much you hate the prequels of the Star Wars prequel trilogy, we can all agree that the sequels made people realize that the prequels weren't all that bad. I mean, Disney.
I realized that
buying
the
out Star
prequels were better
Wars.
early on. The prequels are lovely. The prequels are great.
They're definitely underrated.
Yeah,
We're talking about
I still have a
underrated
special
things.
place in my. I still have a
Right.
special place in my heart for Phantom Menace because it was the first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters.
I have a special place in my heart for Revenge of the Sith. I was a 5-year-old child when that movie came out, but my mom took my cousin Jacob and myself to go see it. Probably not a movie a 5-year-old should watch, but hey, we're gonna go with it.
Not the
And
worst one.
That year I was Darth Vader for Halloween.
Excellent.
Love that.
I still have the toy saver.
I went paintballing a few years ago with some friends, and I dressed up as a stormtrooper. Everyone else is in their camo, and I was literally running around as a stormtrooper. It was the best.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Wait, a Star Wars stormtrooper or the other stormtrooper?
Star Wars stormtrooper.
Really, you had to ask that question? You can understand that by context?
I'm sorry. Was it funny for me to ask that question?
I just obvious. Like, here's your sign.
Well,
sorry,
I mean,
man.
if
Sorry.
there's a door open, someone's gonna take it.
Do you still have the stormtrooper costume?
No, it was like a cheap one from one of those party things. Like it was all plastic. So like within the first few games, that was completely demolished, and I was like running around hitting trees everywhere.
Yeah.
So I just abandoned it, but I didn't have it.
So like a stormtrooper.
Yeah, exactly. But one thing that I do want, Crystal, is I see this. There's a person on, I don't know if it's Etsy or one of the sites that is making the Mandalorian armor for people, and he's like making it through 3D printing. It's so expensive. I think it's like $2,000 for the entire set, but he's making the whole thing, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's kind of worth it. $2,000 for the whole Mandalorian armor. That'd be so incredible.
Solid investment.
Yeah, agreed. Like, just imagine just walking around like the Mandalorian. That's why. Here's another one. I'm gonna show you guys another one of my favorite YouTube videos. Did you guys ever see the guy that dressed as Master Chief on his graduation?
No.
Nice. Okay, back into YouTube.
Yeah, back into YouTube.
Go.
Here we go.
Speaking of,
it's on the YouTube stream right now if you want to watch it.
Did you guys ever see that video of those, like,
Denise
it's
Smith.
a video of, it's so funny to describe, but these guys are in this bathroom singing the Halo song, like acapella, like opera.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, that
So many
video.
times. A lot of them.
God. Legends.
Buy a Windows 7 PC, get a free Xbox 360. All you really need for college.
Oh, great game. What a great game. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go take my dog for a walk and then go to bed.
Yeah, I should do this game.
This is so fun. Every once in a while, I'm just going to stream and we're just going to hang out and chat. This is great. I love this. And then everyone knows now the 3 broomsticks is just like hang out and chat. So everyone feel free.
Yeah. Now I got.
Who's gonna stay here? Is anyone gonna stay? Because I'll stay in chat for a bit.
Nah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around for a bit.
Yeah. Some other things.
Right.
Lovely.
So
Guys,
cheers all.
It was a pleasure.
Peace be with you. May the chaos of your existence be beneficial. Nanu.
I hear that.
Okay. I'll
All right,
talk
guys.
to you guys later.
Later. All right, I'm going to end the stream now, too. Not that anyone is really watching the stream. That was just a full-on conversation on Discord. That was great. That was fun. All right, everyone. Have a good night. I'm going to bed.